The last method, which is getView, and the most important method, this is the getView. GetView, it means which view you're gonna see in the list view. Which view you're gonna see, you're gonna visualize in the list view. Normally, you can say to me that we're gonna see this. For each element, we're gonna see like this picture with the photo, with the text view, and on the right side with image more. Okay, so let's write here getView method should return a view similar to one item .xml. Okay, I put this, so I should create, if you want, I should process with different steps and do important declarations. Number one, required declarations. One of the required declarations is to create this view, to declare an object from the class view called one item. This is the step, the first declaration. Other declarations is to declare any widget in this one item .xml file. Declare any widget. Okay. For example, we need to declare the widget image view. Image view IamPhoto. Then the text views, text view full name, then text view team name, and last image view image more. Okay, this is what we have in one item.xml file. For this, we need to declare them. Okay, this is the required declarations, number one. The second, number two, I wrote 22. The second step, or the second sub-step in getView is to convert. Here is to convert the XML file, the layout one item .xml to the corresponding Java view object. Why do we need to convert it to Java view object? Because inside here, inside the Java class, we cannot manipulate XML file. We manipulate views. Okay, and this, it's called, this conversion is called layout inflation. Okay, when we do converting something XML file to a Java view in order to manipulate it in the Java class, this conversion is called layout inflation. How to do this conversion is layout inflator inflator equal layout inflator from context. It's just here to create a reference to the inflation class and building the object inflator. Then doing the inflation, doing the conversion is doing one item I call it one item. Why didn't accept it? One item, yeah, one item equal inflator dot inflate. The first parameter is the XML file r dot layout dot one item. The second parameter is the container of one item is the list view, and the container here is the view group. And the last parameter is false, which means we don't need to take in consideration the reference here as root reference, but the reference here is contained in the view group. I repeat, the layout inflation, we are inflating, we are converting the one item, the XML file, to one item view. Okay, see here the declaration is view, and we are converting the XML file to a view. This is called layout inflation. The first parameter is this, if you want, is the XML file. The second parameter is the view group. The view group is the container, and the container is this. It comes from the get view. And the third parameter is attached to root. When I say attached to root, we have two options. We have the option true or false. If we have the option true, it means one item is the root, is the main element, a main widget. But when you say attached to root false, it means not is the main, is secondary, and secondary is containing in the view group. And what is the view group? The view group is the list view. Clear? So I did the process of conversion. Now the conversion is done. We need to move to the step 3 and to continue. The step 3, okay, it composed on 2 sub-steps. If you want, I need to put here 3.1. I need to reference the widgets inside one item .xml. Okay, why do we need to reference the widget in one item.xml? It's like any widgets in activity main.xml. I say I want to reference this widget in the main activity. The same thing, I need to reference the widget of one item in the player adapter. This we have 1, 2, 3, 4 widgets. I need to reference them in order to continue to populate them. So how to reference the widgets? We have the same process. We have the process of text view, TV full name. TV full name, we need to say here one item, because here this is the corresponding, if you want the corresponding XML file, dot find view by ID. Find view by ID r dot ID dot TV full name. So TV full name object will reference TV full name inside one item dot XML file, and we do the same thing for the others. Team name, TV team name equal one item dot find view by ID r dot ID dot TV team name. Same thing for the photo. In I am photo equal one item that find view by ID r dot ID dot I am photo, and last image view more one item find view by ID r dot ID dot I am view more. This is a reference, how to reference, and you see here it's very important. Before to manipulate, you need to reference. Then 3.2 populate the widgets. Inside one item.xml file. How to populate is very simple. Here we have an array list that contain data, because we pass in this array list in the constructor as parameter, and array list we fill in it from the file players.txt. So we can say here TV full name dot set text, and inside, or before to do that, I need to build a player object. The player object equal get item with the position I. And remember, now get item dot position I go to this method, get item with position I. It returns the array list in the position I. And the difference, the get item, it returns an object. I need to convert this object to a player, to the class player. We put player get item, then here TV full name dot set item player dot get, I forget something, that player dot, I need to put here set text. I forget something, I need to correct it here, because player dot something is wrong, I need to correct it. Why it didn't give me the, yeah, because I didn't put array list. I need to put the array list somewhere. Player dot get item I, let me check here, list of players that get I, yeah, it's correct. Player dot get item, TV full name dot set text, yeah, the reason why in the class player they didn't give me the getters, they didn't put the getters, so I thought that the getters are added, but let's add the getters. This is the error. So generate getters and setters. So I didn't generate all getters. So this is the reason. So player.getItem I, so I don't need to put this. Then player here dot get full name. Same thing, TV team name. That set text. Player dot get team name. We need to complete the photo or image more. Image more is completed, but only the photo. We need to create the photo picture, photo name. The photo name is same thing, is player dot get photo. Then we need to convert this photo to a resource, because the resource should be added, could be added in the image view. So int photo resource ID equal context get resources context.getResources.get identifier, and here I need to put the name of the file and in which folder is located. The folder is in the drawable. The picture is located in the drawable. If you want to see it here, you need to, when you say get resources get identifier, you need to provide which folder is in here. Okay, it's important to provide the folder. So name is drawable slash plus which picture is the photo name. The second parameter is null, and the third parameter is which package. Null and context dot get package name. Then assign this resource ID to the image view. So image view photo dot set resource, set image resource, put photo resource ID. And at the end, you need to return what? You need to return one item. You see here, get view, it returns a view. You declare it at the beginning. One view, you complete it here, you populate it here, and you return it at the end. So this is the last step, is building the get view. Or I repeat, get view, how do the view should look like in the list view. Each list view item, how it look like. And here I define the view, I define the different widgets of this view. I did the layout inflation. Then I found the references to different object in this layout. Then I populate them with array list. Then at the end I return it. I return the view. Once I finish this, I need to go to the next step, which is to complete the main activity. So I did this manage event. We will do it tomorrow. And we need to complete the main activity class and to see how the list view item look like. In the main activity, we need to do the regular declarations. The regular declarations is to declare the list view, because the list view is the activity main.xml file. So declare list view lv players, list view players. Then I need to declare the array list that we're gonna use it for completing the list view. Array list of players, list of players. Then we need to declare the adapter, and this is in this example we don't have array adapter, we have a special adapter called player adapter. Player adapter. Okay, so in the method initialize, we initialize the different widgets, objects. Then inside we start by initializing the list view. lv players, list view players equal find view by id r.id list view players. We need to initialize the array list from players.txt file. So list view list of players equal file management dot read file. We provide the context, which is this. We provide also the file players.txt. Okay, so in order to fill in or to populate list of players array list. And last, we need to create the adapter and set the adapter. So player adapter equal new player adapter with two parameters. You see here in the player adapter class, we define a constructor with two parameters. The first parameter is the context and the second is the array list. The context when we are in the main activity is this, and the array list is list of players. And last, which is this, to set the adapter with the list view, to connect the adapter with the list view. Say list view players dot set adapter player adapter. Okay, and this is the 4 instructions. Now let's run. Before to run, give you a moment to continue this, and so once you're finished, let me know, and after that let's go to run the application and see how the list view look like. So let's start the emulator and run the application. something is not going well because the list view is empty here. What happened? Let's check. The problem is here. You say here, you see here my file is not players, it's place.txt, and I provide here players.txt. So let's change the file. Go select refractor, rename, instead of place players. Then run again. Now, as you see, different. This is the list view with different items. Each item corresponds to what we designed inside the one item.xml file. And if you see here, if you examine again, you will see here we have 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. But the file, if you go see the file has 6 rows. So we had find here 2 different errors. The first error in the line 3 and error in the line 6. Let's create the log. Let's create a logcat. Edit and put inside the logcat error logcat filter. Then click OK. For the moment there is nothing, but let's run again. You see here now we have 2 lines, 2 errors in the logcat. One, it mentioned that the year is not correct, is not int, invalid int, and the second is also is not correct. See here, because in the first one it starts with a space, finish with the space 1948. That's why it doesn't work, it has an error. So let's try to disappear this, or try to remove the space and run again the application. We clear the logcat. Now we have only 1 error, and inside the list view we'll have 5 elements on 5 items instead of 4. Okay. The idea of managing event is when we run the application, we have 2 kinds of click. We have the first click when we click on the list view item here. We will manage when we click on the list of view item, and we have another click when we click on the button, or when we click on the image view more on this button. How to manage that events.